Today's podcast is brought to you by Manscaped. Make sure you use the promo code NILEAG to get 20% off all your orders plus free shipping. Check the link down below.
I played football like my whole life sort of thing, so growing up at Tottenham Academy, all I've known is that football. Sunderland, Doncaster, Southend, and I even Scotland.
Anyway, in life you can be comfortable, unfortunately, if you got the dough for it, you get me? So
like, if you do well enough, money won't be a problem sort of
100.
So the motivation comes with like, obviously like how far you want to take it. And once you're injured, I can't control that. Like I'm not gonna like, there's nothing I can do that's gonna make me not be injured. I had a dead leg, obviously like dead leg, you just strap out ice. After a few days you're normally calm, but I couldn't walk.
I can't sit down after I lost a man saying your shit to your face.
I wanted to actually start on a personal level. Like, how was it making your Champions League like debut?
I'm ready warming up. I'm thinking shit like, I wanna come on. So yeah, he must have said yeah, coming on. That's when it's like shit. Like there's always this picture like people think how success goes. Like yeah, it's a checkpoint, but it's just bare bumpy roads. Like just bare bumpy road. You just gotta stick at it.
You know the fucking vibe. Say, listen.
Go on, show them the thing, man. Show them about the thing.
Listen. Yeah, you need your personal hygiene on point. You get me?
Personal hygiene.
Personal hygiene, very important, man. Your girl will thank you.
Come on.
Everybody, you'll thank yourself. Do you feel me?
Of course.
What's the code? Wait, what's the code for that?
And use the code NILEAG for 20% off all your orders plus free shipping. Lawnmower 4.0. Hey, is your phone on? My friend.
Sorry,
off it, please. I'm joking. But yeah, Lawnmower 4.0. Use the code NILEAG for 20% off all your orders plus free shipping. It comes with the ball deodorant and the ball toner, sorry. So yeah, make sure you pattern yourselves up. Personal hygiene is very important. Kaz, tell them about personal hygiene.
You gotta be clean, man. Not more to it, gotta be clean. Man.
There's not much to it. The big man said, boom. To another episode with Talks with AG. Today I'm with a lovely guest, one of my good friends. I'm gonna start by introducing the man on my right. I've got Big H. Bring more energy, man.
What, bro? Come on, I got to go to you. What more do you want me to say my name, bro? To say the way part.
On my left, and my guest for today is
Kazaiah.
Come on, big yourself up. I want to big you up all for subscribing. Continue subscribing. Make sure you like, comment down below. All of that. We're on our way to 300 subscribers.
Amen.
So yeah, make sure you do that. So boom, as I said, I've got another special guest for today. Introduce yourself for the people that don't know you. Tell them what you do, who you are.
Kazaiah, play football. Like now said, grew up with him from North London, and yeah, that's basically it. Not much to know like that.
So yeah, as I said, Kazaiah, one of my good friends from back in the day. We used to play football a lot. Obviously, I didn't make it. Are you laughing?
It's an injury.
I was good. I was decent though. Right, okay, cool. Wait. Do you know what? No, be honest.
You was calm.
Do you know what? Alright, cool. Do you know what? I can talk for myself back then. You know, I actually wasn't that good, but I've gotten better since then.
What changed?
Yeah, what's
Bro,
this?
I had a lot of weight back then. Did I not?
G, you weren't that big, G.
Bro.
You do judo and that, no? You weren't that big, G.
But I was big though. Was I not big?
Was he big? Well, like that.
Bro, I was a bit fat, bro, and I was short as well. The only thing that I had going for me back then was my strength, like on the ball. I was strong on the ball and that. But that was about it. I can't lie, I had no tech. Like.
So what's different now then?
Bro, I've got tech now. Like the hell?
Well, you got tech now?
Of course I got tech now.
Cool.
See you snapping the 2-touch though.
Bro, I can't lie. You know what we need to do? We need to run a 2-touch still, Carl.
You're a bit fraudulent.
Nah. Kaz.
I can't be leaving stuff that they can get.
I can't lie. I have myself in the 2-touch against you still. I'll put money on myself in the 2-touch against you still. I'll be real. But yeah, that's loading. As I said, make sure you subscribe. We've got a lot more content coming. Football content that a lot of my other previous guests will be on, as well as the one now.
This guy says football content every week. He's never planned.
Bro, do you know what it takes? It takes time. It takes time. Right now we're doing podcasts.
You don't want to get exposed from my clock.
Bro, I'm a boot, bro. I've got nothing to hide.
We go cage. You go cage every week.
Bro, I'm a boot, bro. I'm
bring
good,
a camera
bro.
and record, bro.
I'm good, bro. I ain't got nothing to hide, bro. I'm a baller.
Bring the camera next
Okay,
time.
man. Get them out, man. Get the videos out, man.
Don't watch that. My left foot, my right foot's there. Innit? Aye. But yeah. Firstly, what's everyone saying? Cause
Good, man.
what's life saying? How's life treating you? COVID?
It's been alright, you know. It's actually been alright.
Been going out much or not?
Nah, man. Just keep myself to myself for being in that.
You been a homebody though. I preyed it.
Oh,
You just
busy. I don't like going out, man.
I heard
I'm
that.
always sleeping and that.
I hear this guy loves his rest.
Sleep online, fam.
Hey, what about you?
I'm calm, man. It's the COVID thing, innit, man?
Might be going into another lockdown.
Need to get my vaccinations.
This new wave's mad, fam.
Yeah, I can't.
Everyone's getting ill, fam.
I don't even know about the vaccination thing. I can't
Well,
learn.
they said you have to get a third now. Still, I can't lie.
Third.
Yeah.
My boy's had 2 and he got COVID recently, fam.
What's the fucking?
So that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
saying,
Like, I don't even know about the vaccine thing. But if it comes to a thing where I've got to take it to go on holiday, then I'm gonna have to.
So the only reason you'll get it is to go on holiday.
Yes, I would. Yes, it is.
That's your sole reason for getting it.
Yes, it is. And obviously keeping myself safe. But bro, I've had it. I've had COVID twice, and
Yeah.
do you get it? Like,
What was saying, was it mad?
no, like it just felt like a normal cold. Obviously, I felt a bit like weak and that, but it's nothing mad. I just keep myself to myself. I just keep myself in my room. Do you get it? So it's not too peak in terms of that.
Yeah, but it's not about young people though. I can't lie. Again, it's not really them that's getting affected, and it's the elderly.
My mum's got all her jabs. She's never had it. God willing, she'll be safe. And
Amen.
yeah, man.
Amen. Everyone stay safe out there, man. Wear your
Come
masks
on.
and shit, man.
But yeah, going to the topic of today, we're focusing on motivation. As I said, because I decided to bring you in, because you're someone that I've and bro, like despite everything that you've gone through in terms of injuries, move from club to club, like you still stay on top of your game, keep motivated. So I thought, like, who else would be better to talk about it than you? So for the people that don't know, as I said, you explained kind of who you are, but explain also like the journey you've been on, like clubs, etc. Go on.
So basically, I played football like my whole life, sort of thing. So, growing up at Tottenham Academy, all I've known is like football and that. And so, like, when you get into full time, that's when it's like shit. Like this is like proper sort of thing. This is gonna be like my everyday thing. This is what I need to work for. So, like, from then on, like that's what I've been focused on, sort of thing.
Well, how did you get into it in the first place?
I just played football from long, like that. Like now I said, like cage school. So I was at Leighton Orient. My PE teacher actually, he used to work at Leighton Orient, so he brought me in there.
But your PE teacher from which or
primary school.
Oh, say.
So I was lucky, yeah.
What year was this?
Like year 3, 4.
Oh, say.
Yeah, so I was at Orient. Then from there, got skied, went to Spurs, and then. But yeah, since then I've always been playing. Even before then, when I was younger, everything football. That.
Aye, do you know what we haven't mentioned that everyone in this room needs to know? He's made a Champions League appearance. Aye, do you know what mad, bro? Do you know how mad that is?
Good that.
Like, you see when you deep it, yeah. Like, has it sunk? It's sunk. Obviously, it's sunk in.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just like for me, it's like just normal. I mean, like it's like,
bro, that's crazy.
I don't take it in too much, but like then when like people break it down, it's like yeah, right, actually I have sort of thing. Like.
So like, kind of diving into the topic, like, what key? In fact, you know what? I don't even start off with you. I want to start off with you. What keeps you motivated?
Why is that? What?
Like, it's like motivated in life, like.
Well, the only thing that can motivate me is money, man. Like, I don't know. Like sometimes, like I feel like everything, like the motivation behind everything I do is just to be comfortable. You get me? And the only way in life you can be comfortable, unfortunately, is if you got the dough for it. You get me? So I always try to do something that's gonna better myself, you know, improve my knowledge, whatever it is, something that I can monetize, kind of. Do you get me? So,
what for you? Because I feel like within football, it gets to a certain point where like money is just like
nothing.
Once you not nothing, but like
it's not important.
Like you've done what you needed to do. Obviously, there's a lot more to earn, and it's your job in it, so you got to keep going. Yeah. But like,
like,
apart from money wise,
like with football, I feel like if you do well enough, money won't be a problem. Sort of
100.
So the motivation comes with like, obviously like how far you want to take it and that. How far do you think you can go, sort of thing. Just really just like, cause I've done it my whole life, like, and the type of person I am, like, if I do something, I want to do it proper, sort
100,
of thing.
that's exactly like me still.
Or do you actually like it though? Like,
yeah,
like you love football.
Obviously, there's times where it's like fuck me, like, obviously football ain't always perfect, sort of thing, like for people from the outside, they think, oh, how can footballers be upset about this, that, but like, everyone's assuming at the day, like, end of the day, like.
Bro, I remember, back in the day on a weekend, on Saturday morning, this guy would finish trading. I'd come to Cage to play football. Yeah. For more of the day, he'll go yard and then come back again, play more football.
Yeah,
bro. Like, since from then, I knew like the work ethic is different. Even till now, like, it still shows in what you do. Going gym and that, trading constantly, being on top of your game is important.
Yeah, because there's some days you don't like everyone. Some days you did wake up and think, like, I don't want to do this today, but it's all them little days that add up. Like,
so what is it that kind of like pushes you and like?
I don't know, more like what he was going on, that just wanna better yourself, sort of thing. Wanna do better.
100.
Wanna be in a position where like you can live comfortably, and that, like, there's like, I feel like in life, like there's always like a higher step you wanna get to. Like, if you're, there's nothing wrong with being comfortable in it, but I feel like the more you push yourself, like.
No, I can't like with comfortable. I don't like being too comfortable still, because that's when you start settling and that.
It's easy to like. It's easy. Even sometimes I say, oh, I don't want to be comfortable, but I don't always like my actions aren't always saying that I don't want to be comfortable in that. I feel like it's easy to say you don't want to be comfortable, but it's so hard to like go and do it, like. Wherever it is, like, see, you started this, like, it's easy to say you want to do stuff, like, I know loads of people that said, I'm going to start this, that, and not many people do it, sort of thing, so.
100. So, like you see, like, injuries wise, because you've had a lot to deal with in terms of injuries, like going from club to club and whatnot. Like, what keeps you, like, tunnel vision and keep going?
Boy, for me, like, I think this is, like, one of my best traits, like, just for everything in life. If I can't control it, I won't stress about it. Like, so say that I've got injured, like, I'm upset, but at this point I can't be upset. Oh, I'm injured. Like shit.
But do you know what's mad? Because even me, like, I don't play football at why are you laughing? I'm not a pro in it. I'm not a pro. Do you get it? But obviously I play on the Saturday, whatnot. When I get injured, it don't affect my money or nothing, but I'm mad, bro. Do you get it? Like, I'm thinking, bro, because even though I don't get paid for it, I want to play football in it, and I can't because I'm injured. So I'm thinking, if this is your actual job and you can't do what you want to, you can't do your job because you're injury. How are you feeling? Do you get it? If I'm feeling like this,
it's crap in it, like damn, you're sitting at home, you're injured in bed, like. You're all thinking, oh, if I didn't go into this challenge, that would have been would have been alright. But like I said, if you like. Once you're injured, I can't control that. Like, I'm not gonna like. There's nothing I can do that's gonna make me not be injured, other than do my rehab stuff, keeping focus, and just like mentally, that just like looking at positive sort of. Because I feel like if you don't, like, you can get into that downward spiral sort of thing. I feel like loads of footballers that get like long-term injuries, they find themselves like just in a spiral of like depression and that.
Yeah, 100.
So I feel like it's good to find things that just keep you like happy. Like,
well, have you ever like been in that kind of felt depressed, like during an injury or?
Not depressed. I thought like when I got my first big injury, I was out. I just gone on loan.
Which one is that?
Doncaster.
What injury?
My thigh. So like
a dead leg.
It started off with
I remember that too, because I remember bro, I had the exact same thing and I shouted him. I was like, bro, what's this like?
It wasn't the same, bro. It wasn't the same. It was not the same.
Bro, I said that it felt bare like similar. I can't remember. I couldn't even kick ball and that. And I remember shouting to Kaz, I was like, bro, what's this? He's like, I sit and that. But yeah.
Obviously, I've had a dead leg, and then that was my first start as well, fam. So I scored the game before, assisted, got my first start, didn't even make it till half time. I had to come off and that.
Oh, that's mad.
So that was meant to be like a proper good loan for me sort of thing. But obviously I've been out injured, got injured, then it ended up turning in. I was out for like 9 months after that.
Swear.
Yeah, like it was a calcification. So it started off as a dead leg, then it turned into a blood clot, and then started to turn into bone. So I had like a bone like growing in my, like extra bone in my leg sort of thing.
So how did you kind of like know that it was happening?
Like
It
it just feels mad. Like I couldn't
It's
walk.
a bone, bro.
I know, but like after, like, was you just like, oh, like I'll see how it goes tomorrow, or did you just get it seen to straight away?
I had the dead leg. Obviously, like dead leg, you just strap up ice. After a few days, you're normally calm, but I couldn't walk.
Yeesh.
Like, I was all hobbling there. It weren't normal. Like, so I've tried. Like after a while, I tried to do the running, and it's not getting better. So then they have to get a scan and stuff. And then it like showed that like it started to like calcify. So it's grown into like a
That's mad.
thing. So from there, I was like, it's gonna be a long one sort of thing. But there's nothing I can do other than just do everything I'm doing properly. Because physio's hard. Like some days you wake up, I think, oh, I'm not gonna do it properly, man. Like,
Where you go in, or you do exercise from home?
no, go in, innit? Like you just think like, oh, this is long. Like the physio might give you your sheet, he's not watching. Like you just gotta think like all of this is gonna help you eventually. Like no one else is missing out apart from you if you don't do it. Like
100.
no one else, fam. Like
What do you see like the people around you? How important are the people around you in terms of like motivating you?
yeah,
doing
that's
better?
obviously like my family. I'm very like I wanna do like just make my family proud sort of thing. Like that's a proper goal for me. Make my family proud.
100.
Like,
I'll
do
say
things to better them. Like, just give back to like for what they've given to me. Stuff like that, and just see that even like for me, like I'm very like friend orientated. Like I said, I speak to like lots of the people that I spoke to at school. Like I got my football friends, school friends. Like, I feel like I just met a lot of friends, but like just good people around you that helps a lot still.
How would you say like let's talk going away from football? Yeah, in the average life, like how would you say like even you as well? I would say like people around you affect people from stopping them from going to their full potential.
Say that again.
How would the people around you,
You're not in English.
bro? How would the people around you affect you from reaching your full potential?
For a lot of people, like a lot of people's like environment determines like what they do in life. That's what I feel. Obviously I'm not. I don't know a lot about this, but like just what I've seen, like, loads of people's environment is like a big factor of like their growth and stuff.
It's true, man. Like even in the uni thing, like if we didn't know the man that we knew in uni, you get me, like you wouldn't have the same sort of motivation to get your shit done. You get me, so like,
yeah,
You just,
get me, like,
you just man that
yeah.
would just party.
100. Yeah, I prayed it at uni. You're surrounding yourself around
right
work orientated people.
you'll do you end up doing
well.
your work.
Do you get it?
Get me, like,
I feel like if I wasn't around the same people I was, it wouldn't have been the same
I would have-
result.
I think that's
Yeah.
everything in life. I'm like, so, as little as like flipping plants and shit. Like, plant, if it's in like a shit environment, it's not gonna grow in that.
true, son.
No, the environment is very important. But obviously, some people's environment ain't like, what's it called? What am I trying to say? Like, obviously, some people's environment, they're in a shit environment, but it's not their fault, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So some people like proper tunnel vision.
But still, people in a bad environment, bro, they've been able to get.
That's what I'm saying. But that's proper hard still.
Enough people. It's hard, but enough people have done it, bro. Like
There's
people
more
have
people that haven't done it than have done it though.
I heard that.
Way more
heard
still.
that, I heard
To
that.
do that, like she can do get out something like that. That's like proper good still. You're screwed on that. It's so easy to get swayed, fam. So easy.
It is,
Like,
man.
You yourself, yeah. How have you kind of
Dealt with that.
dealt with that?
I feel like that's never been a problem for me. Too tough. Like, obviously, I know what I want to do, and like I know if something's gonna really affecting it, then like I might have to give it a miss in that. Like, I feel like Because I've been like, from young, like, there been parties. Back in school times, all the parties were on the Friday. But flipping, the games were on the Saturday.
Yeah.
So, like, from then I've known, like, you get me?
Well, you never touched the party on a Friday?
Never touched a party on Friday in secondary. Not once.
Swear down. Yeah. Social pressures.
That's a massive one. Getting lost in the sauce, fam.
Well, you see enough man get lost in the...
Yeah, fam. It's science. It's a painful.
Aye, but what? Like, you see when you see... Like, cool,
I do hear it, though. I see why it happens. Like, I see why it's so easy for it to happen. Like.
It is easy, though. Cause I feel like, especially with black people as well, like, I feel like if I was a white, I was from, like, out of London. Like,
you don't care.
That man can wear anything, do you feel me? And no one cares. Like, you give me some casual, I can wear beat up Air Forces that's, like, black. Yeah, no one's saying anything.
No one's saying shit.
If I walk into that in a rave now, bro, gotta be hearing about it for the next.
It's a London thing still.
It's a London
like,
thing.
Like call of football. I've seen like people from outside of London. Like I've been like outside of London. Like it's proper London. Like, it's a London thing.
What's outside London? They don't really care like that.
But people don't care. People outside London are so much more friendlier than in London. It's mad still.
Well, for the people that don't know the club, but you haven't said all the clubs you've been at. So
I've been at Sunderland, Doncaster, Southend, and I even went to Scotland at Morton. But like everywhere I've gone like, outside London, people just bare calm. Like it's not like in London you couldn't really chat to someone like stop and chat to someone like that. Like.
Impossible.
But like when I'm up there, like people are saying like yo, like it's bare friendly and that.
What was the best loan spell you had?
Sunderland, I was living in Newcastle still.
Bro, do you know what I remember? I remember when I bucked you at Wembley.
Yeah,
bro. You know the love that this guy was getting from the fans. It was mad.
Yeah, bad.
I remember bucking him on the in like the public area bit, bro. Literally every 2 seconds, people were stopping him for a picture. I was like, bro, they were showing super love, bro.
Sunderland fans are proper fans, though.
Super
up
love.
there, it's just football, innit? Everything there is football, fans.
And they all know you, bro. Like
everything there is football, so like they're proper. Them fans are proper still, like.
What? So how did you find it? Kind of like moving from London to there.
I didn't mind still, because for me, I'm like my job's to play football. So
yeah.
I'm going up there to play football, innit? Like, it's not really a social thing for me. So I was just going out there to play football, and it's a bonus if I can get like start meeting people that I'm cool with and that. But for me, first thing is like football, innit? And because when I was in ends, all I was doing was going training, coming yard P4, might nap and that. So
it's not the same there though.
That's what I'm saying. For me, it was just the same thing.
Different settings.
Just different settings, but I was doing the same shit.
Talking about that cup final, which one? There was two. There was one against Portsmouth, and the one to get promoted.
Yeah, both pains though.
Bro, this guy was. I
was more vexed at the promotion one.
The yeah.
Cause
I can't like, even I felt pain from that one.
You know what's mad? Because
even I felt pain. I was like,
we was flying. Like we was looking for like the league or automatic thing. Then we just saw spare.
Yeah.
We kept dropping points, fam. Just kept drawing.
Hey, what's the dressing room like after us like that, bro?
Gee, he kicked off a couple times still. Like
swear.
Son was quite calm still, but there's a few times like it kicked off still. Like what the fuck's going on?
What, are you that guy that just sits there and just does it?
Obviously,
I feel like you're that because you're new in that.
I was new. I was young. I'm not kicking off. I wasn't like one of the main. That wasn't me still.
Or is it a blame thing though? Like guy trying to point the finger on that?
Not too tough, but like when man them are hot, man them are making comments and that's triggering certain man and that. Like,
has anyone said anything like mad? Like
no one's been out of line. Like this guy's shit. Obviously, man them will say that to their boys, whoever they click on the team. They don't rate my man. But no one's been out of pocket in the change room still.
Boy.
I can't sit down after I lost a man saying your shit to your face. Bro, I'm probably
if man them are doing that, then that's a proper dickhead thing.
Wait, what? You see the promotion? Yeah, would that have been like a bonus for every player?
Yeah.
What was the bonus saying? Like healthy? Would it have been healthy?
Yeah, it would have been. So it was based on like how much you pay. Because I came half season, and I hadn't played bare as well. But it would have been healthy still.
Well, can you talk numbers or not?
Nah,
that's a number.
I don't know numbers still, but
it would have been mad.
Healthy.
Even for the club, fam, the club lost out.
Yeah,
though.
For me, it would have been good, but for the club.
How much would you can talk about club? How much would the club?
I don't even know the figures, but the club like they could. Sunderland shouldn't be in that league, fam.
They should, bro. I remember them in the Prem, bro.
They should not be.
Wait, was it Kenwyn Jones?
That's what.
Remember them bad boy ballers there?
They had man on big P's when we.
Aidan McGeady.
They had man on big P's. Like
yeah, bro. I remember McGeady was getting highest paid.
McGeady, Catamo,
Lee Catamo, bad boy.
Oviedo. There's man.
Oviedo, Brian Oviedo. Aye.
Big P's. So like. Them not going up was like it's like putting all your money into crypto and the thing crashes. Like, it's like shit, like, what down bad sort of thing. Like they was meant to go up sort of thing. Like
mad.
Long day, man.
Like, so that was a mad thing still. And they had the whole Netflix thing going on.
Yeah.
That thing's F still. That's probably
the Netflix thing.
F still.
Wow, is it mad?
They paid man them out to be villains. That weren't even villains. Yeah, fam.
I thought you was gonna have more of a role in that.
Yeah, when I was recording, I didn't know what type of angle that was coming off, but I done like an interview at the beginning of it.
With you?
Yeah.
Swear.
So I think they interviewed like all the players that got signed, sort of thing.
Yeah.
They put like what they wanted to.
Okay, well, who did you? Because you came with someone else, I swear.
I came. Lewis Morgan came on loan. James Dunn and Will Grigg. They got Will Grigg in.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Right after, literally. Like,
yeah, Will Grigg, the striker.
Right after me. So that for them, they brought the bank for him, sort of thing. Like,
yeah. Was he not there now?
No, he's not there now. No.
Okay.
He's proper cool though.
Yeah, so a good guy.
He's a good guy, fam.
Yeah.
Obviously, when he came, I'm thinking that what's he gonna be like? He's like a seasoned pro. He's like the biggest name there, one of the biggest names there, sort of thing. He's one of the calmest guys, fam.
So done.
Yeah, fam. Proper cool guy. Proper
How would you say like those people are important to like you settling in and that?
Bare still, so especially for a loanee, sometimes you don't feel like you're a part of the team yet. Like.
Wait, you know what's mad? Like I've known you for time yet, but I don't even know the type of person you are in kind of new environments. Cause I would say me, like I'm not shy, but you know what I mean. Like
you're not shy, but you're not outgoing.
I'm not outgoing. So if I was to go in the change room and that,
see, that's like me. So obviously, you know me for time. You probably think you can't even imagine me like being like bare quiet.
I like, yeah.
When I go on, like I'm bare quiet. Sometimes I like being the quiet guy. Like, no, when you're always the loud one.
Yeah,
like,
It's my just come here to do the job, but then
at Tottenham, I'm always the loud one. In the change room, sort of that, because I know the man them and that. So it's sometimes just nice to just be the quiet one. Like, but obviously you click with people. Once you like get comfortable, like your personality comes out more on that. Or like, so sometimes I like just being quiet, sort of thing. Like, so like observing that, seeing how man they're moving that.
100. So kind of staying on like motivation and that. Yeah. What kind of like mentality and mindset do you have like now when kind of doing your job or trying to do your best? The
same still. Like it's like become like a habit sort of thing. Like because I started football like I said from young full time. Like nothing's really changing too tough.
Like you see when you're young in that, cause really and truly, I'm deep in it now. Not that we're childish when we're young, but you know, certain men have like a different mindset. Like
football like forces you to grow up quite early, I think. Because obviously, like you become a scholar, lots of people like move out from home, innit? So when I was 16, I moved out from mama's in Dig sort of thing. So like you're already not home, so. And you're coming out, especially with our academy manager, like made it clear that you're here to work. Like it's not a youth club thing. Like you're coming in to work. Like this your craft.
I'm even talking like younger than that, like under 10s, under 11s, and that.
That's how it should be, G.
Because you know, there's certain youths that are just still mad focused, and they're different from the others that are like on the play.
But that's because they love the game, like
and
their parents will drive them. But at that age, I think football should just be fun.
Well, how important are your parents in kind of you being where you are now?
As a person, like for me, like I've had that the best up. As much as I can play and I have stories on my parents strict. They're like for the way I am now, like so thankful still.
Were your parents strict?
Like it's mainly my dad, but like they weren't strict, but they were strict. Like,
I remember your dad still.
Remember
your dad.
Like, but that everyone. You know what's my everyone used to say, oh, your dad is spare nice.
Bro,
they're always nice stuff.
Me, you was militant,
on job.
I knew any ramping at school was peak. Cause any ramping, they was like, yeah, dad, I'm gonna call your dad or Tottenham fam. So it was a double-ended sword.
Never.
They called Tottenham.
They never did. They did that once or twice, but you get me. If they did, my dad would have been in on them. So it's just straight to my. They just call my dad sort of thing, and then he would give it the. I'm clamping football.
Swear.
Yeah, I got friends enough time.
Never. You said you're not going football because if you're.
Yeah, there's one time on a match day, I must have got in trouble. He said, "Yeah, call your coach and tell him you're not coming still." I swear down, fam. He said, call your coach.
He made you call. I know you're on. But please, I didn't even do anything. I know you came with that thing.
Yeah, fam. It's peak, but get me. All my dad says go, so.
I rate that.
Very disciplined, man.
But now, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the best way they raised me, like, quite independent, like. So like leaving them wasn't a problem. So I feel like the way they've raised me, like, I'm like I had to mature.
They've instilled that discipline in you from young.
Yeah, obviously I say I'm very disciplined, but at the same time, like any chance I get to be silly, like get me, like
you'll take it.
Not serious all the time.
I hear you.
But when I need to be disciplined, focused, I feel like I've got like the habits and that to do that. So
what's the balance like though? Like work-life balance.
Work and like for football, like. It can get to a point where you have just bare free time, then you have no free time sort of thing. Like
all like straight
like
ball.
Because sometimes if you have a normal training week, you're finishing early in that, like it's all calm and that you got loads. Like you finish early at home by like 2ish. Yeah. You got the whole day and shit. Like you have bare free time. Then some weeks it's like you got a game Tuesday, so you can't go out Monday. It's an away game. You get back like 1, 2 in the morning. On the Wednesday, you're just slumped, not trying to do nothing, training again. Sometimes it's just traveling. Sometimes even when you got free time, like you don't even want to do nothing. You just want to bake off, like.
You can't even do.
So it's like you're mentally tired, physically tired, like
strained.
Drained. It can be draining still. Traveling thing can be like proper draining.
So I like to make it kind of like formal, not. Like formal in an informal way when I'm talking to like the audience. So like as someone, because I'll say you're successful in terms of what you've done and what you've achieved. So how would you, like talking to the audience, how would you say like kind of achieving your goals and keep like, what's important in terms of like keep staying motivated? Like what would you tell other people?
The same just for football, yeah?
Yeah.
I just think for anything in life, you're not going to get to your goal if you like, if you're not set on it, like it's like if you're trying to get to this point, then you're doing it for a bit, then you think, oh nah, like you're actually never gonna get there still. Like,
so
there's just like there's always this picture like people think how success goes, like it's a checkpoint, but it's just bare bumpy roads, like the spare bumpy road. You just gotta stick at it. Like.
And as someone that's like come back from adversity of these setbacks and whatnot, how would you say, like, talking to the audience again, people that have come from adversity, or how people can come from adversity in terms of coming back from, like, let's say losing their job, or like these everyday things, innit?
Gee, like you see in life, yeah, life's fucked, cause like one day you could be a nobody.
It's mad.
And then a month later, 2 months later, you could be like the biggest person in the world. Like that's why I say like stick at what you're doing, cause the shit you're doing right now could lead you to something massive in like six months or something like that. Like say your YouTube thing, like bare YouTubers that you see, they've all started off as like no one, fam. Like they're telling everyone to like watch their shit, low subscribers, like views and that. Everyone starts as no one. If bare of them man didn't keep at it, they would never be like the people they are today. Like,
100.
There's like a few people like in life that like go straight to the top. Like you got the like in football, like the Mbappe's, Messi's of life. Like they've always been like young prospects. Like you think young prospect, there I'm gonna do this, gonna do that. It's very rare in life. Like people's life works out like that. It's so rare.
As I said before, like the loads of people have these distractions in life. Even not in football, like in uni, as I said, like people come uni, they get lost in the sauce, whether it be the student loan, they're not seeing that money before, not seeing that money before, whether it's girls, whether it's freedom, whatnot, like
that shit. That's what I'm saying. Like sometimes you can't even blame man for that, like
bro. But still, like
no, there's some people that have been locked away and that, so they get
Bro,
the freedom and they just go a bit.
so like
Crazy,
sometimes like you
yeah.
can't even like I see how it happens. Obviously, like for me that's not how I'll do things, but I can see why it's just like.
But with me, though, I feel like you must have yourself patterned, especially if you're coming into something that you know you gotta keep your head screwed on.
For you, it's that because like you've been brought up to be patterned. If you've not been brought up to be patterned at school, you're getting away with not doing. You can get away with shit grade, do what you want, rare. Fam, when you get to like adult life, G, you're gonna do the same. You're not gonna know any better, fam.
100.
Because your mind's telling you it's calm, innit? So like, and now you got freedom. You ain't got school calling your mum. You ain't calling no one. I don't have to go lecture today. And who's calling your parents, fam?
So what would you say, like, advice that you'd... No, don't start with you. Advice that you'd give... As someone that's graduated from uni, yeah. Advice that you would give to... Not even necessarily people that go uni, but people in, like, kind of... trying to achieve something. Trying to stay motivated, but there's things in life, such as money, girls, etc., that are kind of taking them off that path.
My advice: just be true to you, man. Like, you don't need to be somebody that you're not to impress people that don't care about you, bro. Listen, if something happens to you tomorrow, bro, they're not gonna be there for you. Do you get me? So just be yourself, and the people that like you, your true crowd, will find you. Do you feel me, man?
100.
Okay.
Because
That's facts, though. That one's spot on, still.
especially, I feel like...
You know what's mad? Most people are impressing people that don't give a shit about.
They don't care.
That's what I'm saying.
Like you're impressing this person that actually don't give a shit. Like they might think that's like what you're doing is hard and that, but they actually don't care. Like
Cool. They can actually
why,
look
why
at it for
should
once.
you
Do
care
you
what
know
they
what I'm
think
deep
if they
in?
don't care about you?
But someone, like, we could be, let's say we're talking about person A, yeah? Person A could be watching this right now, but not give a toss about what we're saying. Let's just go over their head. You get it?
You get me? Like the people that care about you, they don't care about them stuff like.
Well, you got on that. You get me?
And all that stuff, it ain't going out. That's why I clocked early. It ain't going nowhere, fam. Like all the partying girls at clothes and shit. Even like clothes and stuff. Like when I was younger, I used to think like Kitball have to wear this, that. Like all that shit. Like people don't really care too tough, fam.
Bro, they were like it in that second year, but,
Yeah, but
after that second,
you
like,
won't even like
know what you get me, like.
I spent flipping hundreds of pounds on shoes and stuff and like clothes. I'm thinking I don't even I've worn it once. Like, why did I even get this? Like,
And now that money's just gone.
buy what you like, man. Fuck everyone else.
Bro, buy what you like.
Buy
I think that's like becoming a thing now. That's what I like. Like people people wearing what they want now. It's bare funky shit that I wouldn't wear. But people I feel like people are starting to buy what they like now. Ain't getting peer pressured into thinking they need to. Some people still are, but
a lot of people still are. I feel, do you know what? I feel like the younger generation, it's like the younger generation.
I say this like I'm bare old, but
but we are getting old. Like,
when I say the young generation, I hear people say, I'm thinking you're not that much up, but they're in trouble, fam.
It's mad. You know, even what's going on.
Media's mad, G.
Social media's killing our people, bro. Even what's going on.
It's mad, fam. Social media.
I feel like it's the follow culture. Like everyone's.
Bro, man.
But it's right. I said, it's hard that. Like for us, like it was just BBM, Snap, Instant that weren't really a thing too tough. And you can't really see what man's doing. Now you're seeing what man them are doing everywhere.
Every day, bro.
It's mad.
You see, this person's doing that. You can actually see their whole, like, more or less, not their whole life.
Yeah.
The image they want to portray.
The highlights, isn't it, man?
You can see, like, the highlights. Highlights are just the best thing of anything. So people see people's highlights of their life and think, that's what I need, because that's what's getting attention from everyone.
It's mad.
That's why I think people get lost.
So, like, have you ever seen that and been like, I'm sure you must have people around you that kind of had moved like that, like back in when you was under 16s or under whatever, getting a sort of money. Have you ever been that guy to be like, bro, like you get that, or you just leave people to be what they
always
want?
like if I know you're on a boy two thing, I'll say like, just bait like, I might get this. And I was thinking like, do you really need to get that? Like, obviously, if you have the money there and there, get it. But if you don't really need to get it, or there's something else you could do better, always say like, Anyone that I'm cool with, I would say that. That's why I feel like with my teammates a lot. I feel like my age was quite good for that, and like the people I was cool with, like quite sensible, innit? So we we'd never go out like spend loads of money sort of thing. Like it was always within the reason. Obviously, I've wasted loads of money in that. Like that's what you do. That's what you do. That sort of thing when you're young and that. But
Wait, what's the silliest thing you spent on? No, what you regret the most?
Regret the most. The thing I regret most, I can't even remember. That's how mad it is. I can't even remember. Like.
Tell me one of the silliest things then.
You see what? I spend most of my money on training, but I will never regret that.
Yeah, I can't. The decisions you make, but the decisions you make on trainers are all right. Still, I can't lie.
All right.
Okay. But I can't lie. From young, in terms of trainers, you've been patterned. Still, I'll be real.
All these new plate sneakerheads, fam.
I'll be real. You've been patterned in terms of trainers.
I'm the trainer guy, fam.
You don't even buy like designer like that, innit?
Designer swings in and out of fashion, innit? Like, if I really like it, I'll get it. If not, then get me. I'm not gonna get something that I'm because I know it's in. Like, get me. I just wear trainers, bro. I love trainers. That's what I wear, fam.
The trainer thing is dead, man. The resellers killed it, man.
Yeah, they
actually ruined that whole.
Wait, you pay resale price?
No, fuck.
That shit is crazy, man. That shit is crazy.
You see me? I'll go on StockX,
You've never paid resale.
I'll go on StockX. I've never bought a for resale. I don't.
Even though it's cheaper than StockX, though.
It's not. Bro.
StockX is resale, bro.
That's what
the resellers that I know on my phone and that
they're violent.
I'm seeing like 3, 4s and that. The price in the 3, I'm thinking, I know trainers, the crap ain't that much though. Bro. But someone else you can buy that, but get me. StockX, I'm telling you, if anything, and people are selling fake shit as well, fam.
Bro, the fakes are crazy as well, by the way.
If I got
fakes are crazy.
Imagine paying a mad thing, you paying double and it's fake, fam.
Stress.
Wait. At least StockX, I know it's real, fam. You get me. But more time, if I miss the drop,
I'll leave.
If I miss the drop, I'm leaving it, bro.
I'll try to get most trainers, but if I really want it, I'll pay the thing. I really want it.
Pay the price.
It wasn't like that before though. Like, I don't know when it started. Like I can't remember.
Back in the day, I used to wake up at the time,
line up, grab it. You feel me?
I have the train now.
Even
I'm waking up, I'm juggling 2 things.
man got bots in the.
I'm signing. I'm asking 4 or 5 man to sign up. I'm all not getting it. How are 4 or 5 man 2 accounts?
Man, am getting bots in that is mad.
Yeah, the boxing is mad. So
mad.
I was even thinking about getting a box. I'm thinking about getting a box.
But yeah, lastly, talking about on motivation and that also, but we slightly touched on this in the car in terms of like kind of girls distracting man them and even man them distracting girls from reaching their full potential and that. Like, how would you
need to know yourself. That's what I'm saying. You need to know yourself. Like, you can't let your girl pressure you into doing things that if you know you ain't got it like that, don't force it. You don't need to go take out.
But you know, certain man will do it. Certain man will do it. You know, certain man ain't trying to hear that. Like certain man are just trying to out there, just trying to please their girl. Like regardless, you get it.
If it's your girl like that, like you're saying, it's just your girl. You don't have. You get me. You don't have to be doing that. Not going out your way, obviously, but like putting yourself in a position where like you're struggling now to like please. If she's really your girl like that, you get me. She'll understand that.
True.
Like not even just financially, like emotionally as well. You get me? Like she's overstressing your head, bro. Let it go, man. Focus on yourself for a bit. There's nothing wrong.
You're not married,
being alone.
But you know, bro, in this day and age, no relationship's perfect, bro.
No, not perfect.
You always receive some sort of stress.
There's some girls that are live or motivated. You get me? Like check out. Have you done this? Have you done that? You get me? There's some good girls, but there's some that are just
there for the ride. That
you get me? They're there for the.
Have you ever had any like that? Like
there for the good times and that.
Never. I mean, within your career, like, have you ever like had like kind of girl like jump on the bandwagon? No, I'm being real.
Gee, they're nothing to jump on, bro. If you're trying to jump on it's gone. The wagon's gone. Gee, I'm not on the like.
Hey.
I don't stick around for the nonsense. Obviously, I've people that I've spoken to things in the past and that like, but I've never been involved in something where it's like, nah, man.
Yeah, same.
I feel I don't chat to girls like that.
Yeah, same.
And especially ones that are like on stuff like that. So like, you can see through them bare as well, fam.
You can see through. You can tell.
You know the things that are like that still. You know the
Briefly, I wanted to cover this. Like, I just wanted to talk to you. I wanted to ask you this on a personal level. Like, how was it making your Champions League like debut?
You know what's mad, yeah? I can remember, but I swear I can't remember.
Wait, you see, so say you're on the bench, yeah. What was it?
The bench, everything building up is the most like nervy thing like night before.
Wait, did you know you was coming on?
I didn't know I was coming on because like, yeah, I didn't know. Obviously, there's qualified in that. I thought like there's a good chance I'm gonna play in it.
Was it Pochettino at the time?
Yeah, so I'm thinking there's a good chance I'm gonna come on.
Well, this is what I always want to ask as well. What you see in the change room? He speaks English, innit?
Yeah.
Can everyone understand?
Yeah, more or less, yeah.
Okay, cool. So, bro, I want to know that.
Smiling so hard. I'm laughing, bro.
bro, I don't know. Like, bare people, they all speak different languages, and I'm thinking, how?
You're in England, G?
Nah, but bro, people have been lived in Spain their whole lives. They're coming to England.
England's
like Gary Neville and them and
what's it called? Languages and that.
So cool. Now you're on the bench where he looks over.
Like, obviously, you warm up. If you want to come on as young, you just warm. I was warming up bare still, like. So when man looks over, he sees man's ready, innit? Like, because managers will look for stuff like that. They'll look over, see man then baking, and then they'll be like, oh, you don't want to play, like.
Yeah. That's even Sunday league, bro.
Like, they'll just think, oh, fuck it, fuck my man. He's sitting down. Let me call the next man. Like.
Sure.
Especially if they really don't like you. In football, they'll look for any little thing to. If you give it, like in life, if you give anyone a reason and they really don't like you, they'll take it. So.
Mad.
Obviously, I'm ready warming up. I'm thinking, shit, like, I want to come on. So, yeah, he must have said, yeah, coming on. That's when it's like, shit, like.
Heart racing.
That's mad.
Stripping off, like, thinking, coming on.
And you came on for, who did you come on for?
Delhi.
Okay.
You know what's mad? When I stopped, it was at the 8th minute. The ball didn't go out for 7 minutes, bro.
Swear.
The ball didn't go out.
I know your heart was beating out your chest.
Like,
Gee, I've been to so many football, but I ain't ever seen the ball being played that long. No foul, no throwing. 7 minutes, I was waiting there, G. It got to the point where one of them on the bench was saying to one of the players, "Oh, kick it out." Like,
Swear.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I was there for time, fam. All day I'm thinking, shit, like.
Was your parents there?
Yeah, parents.
Nice,
how was it
that's
after
nice,
that match?
It was mad still.
Wait,
like,
during that match though, like, how was it like?
it just happened all so fast, like. Like, I'm on the pitch, just looking at the crowd, sort of thing. Like,
Or did you wish you had more minutes?
Yeah, 100%. So,
Well, Gary would have got a goal.
I think I would have got a goal. Still.
Garrow.
Obviously, striking that. Like, I always back myself to score. So, always.
Well, who else was you up front with?
I think Lorraine was still on at the time. And Kudu. Yeah, I feel like I would have got a goal still.
That would have been mental. Oh my god, mental.
Yeah, that was a mad one still. Like, it just felt like it felt unreal. Like the next morning you wake up like shit. Like that happened yesterday, sort of thing. Like.
Crazy. So, kind of going from there in terms of like, where did you see yourself going from like making your Champions League debut?
Obviously, when you make your debut, you think, like next one. Next game, like I should be involved, sort of thing. But it's not always like that and that, like, because you got people ahead of you, sort of thing. Like when the team's doing well as well.
Yeah, 100.
Now, just because you're doing well, don't always guarantee, like, don't mean you're gonna like play straight away, sort of thing. Because I was playing in like the academy at the time. Because like, say I score a hat-trick, I'm doing my banging in goals. People on the outside think, oh yeah, he's gonna play. He's gonna play in the first team, where it don't work like that. So,
But what was like kind of the environment like? So, have you ever been like in an environment in a stadium where like people are like shouting, shouting?
Yeah, Sunderland, G.
Sunday shouting abuse.
Not abuse, but like,
getting on to
I remember one game. Sunderland thing was mad. That when we're not winning, it was Brady still.
Like, what would they say?
You can hear the fans, like, you can actually hear the commentators say you can hear the stadium getting round. You can hear it, G.
What they saying?
Just hearing bare groans. Like, you're hearing like 20,000 people groan.
That's crazy.
And you know them man like serious.
Like say like they're on the attack, yeah. You go back, like you turn out to keep possession.
You hear,
you hear the song,
I was gonna hit my mental health,
like,
bro.
everyone like the same. Oh fucking god! You're hearing all of that.
That's
shit,
so
fam.
bad.
That's why it's mad, fam. Like
That is bad.
it's mad, G. Like I was a footballer. That's why he's like sometimes like you see players think, why do you do that? Like he's on the ball, he shot from like 30 yards. Like got the crowd's pressuring, man.
Shoot you like
The crowd's like they're hearing, oh shit, he's on the ball. Crowds are thinking, fuck it, like I have to do something. Bam, they're thinking,
Like
what are you doing,
Partey every single time this guy takes a shot,
that guy just gone in.
bro.
You know what's mad? He's probably banging them in training. You know?
But still,
Because there's man in that they're so slappy in training, but never score a goal ever, fam.
bro, Partey every single time he's never got a shot on target.
No,
Well, he probably has one, literally every
I
game.
said never.
As soon as he
bro,
scores one, man, I'm gonna be saying, oh yeah, it's been coming though. It's been coming,
Bro, nah, it's been coming for the longest.
Yeah, the crowd still. I remember one game we lost.
Mm.
This was towards the end of the season. We started dropping points. Went to clap the fans. They were sending us away, fam. Yeah, they're like, you know, fuck off. I was like, shit.
Safe,
I ain't trying to. I seen the Netflix thing. I ain't trying to get nothing. That man don't ramp, fam.
They don't rap still. But Sunderland look lit still, like in terms of experience and that.
Yeah, perfect. Like, loved it still. Everything about it, I love still. Cause that was my first like time away from Spurs as well. Like, so that's one I'm always gonna remember still.
Alright, cool. So, like wrapping up slightly, I want to talk about like kind of where you're at now in terms of football, and where do you see yourself going, like in the future, like going into the next year, going into the new year.
So at the moment, I'm a free agent at the moment, but I've been playing with Dev.
Yeah,
Been with Dev at Potter's
bad boy
Bar.
baller.
So I've just been playing there for like game times and like training in the meantime, like just ticking over to like when January comes. So hopefully, if everything works out, I'll be playing abroad sort of thing.
God willing, that move's coming.
Yeah.
But yeah, also wrapping up. Yeah, I want to talk about some of the players you've played with. Like, for the people that don't know, yeah, tell them that some of the biggest players that you played with, names and that. Cause really and truly, I know there's gonna be a lot of probably girls that are watching this, or some man them even that don't know anything about football, except from kind of the biggest names or biggest
What are you
clubs.
talking about? Like big players, like known players, or like
known players.
I'm wondering if you feel like the Tottenham players like Harry Kane, Dele Alli.
Do you know what's mad as well? I remember when me and him came to your match at White Hart Lane. It was the old stadium.
Youth Cup.
Against United. Remember?
I remember.
And you know, Rashford was on the bench. Rashford was on the bench.
Was that the Youth Cup one?
Yeah.
Was that the one where they won the league there, or
No.
that was Youth Cup then?
Youth Cup.
We was in school then, no?
Yeah, it was in school.
No, Rush scored a free kick. If it was,
But these times I had no one knew who Rashford was.
Yeah,
Did you always
free kick?
Bro, who else was in that team?
What's his name? Axel.
Oh yeah, Twanzebe.
Roshan Williams. He was in that. Scott McTominay would have been on the bench or something.
Oh yeah, I was thinking Scotland.
Who else did they have? They had a few names still. They're in the first team now.
Also, yeah, I want to ask like last couple questions. Yeah.
Oh, that's a quick one. Pereira, fam.
Andres Pereira.
Yeah. Everyone says he's crap. Yeah, but
Wait. He was in the Youth Cup.
He played. He's the year above that. But I promise you.
Was he born in this country?
No, I don't think so.
They signed him. They signed him from young.
I think from young still. I think he's
Never.
But everyone thinks he's shit, but I swear to God, he's so hard, bro.
Swear.
I remember played against him. Mad thing.
I remember you scored that match as well.
Yeah.
Because Kaz has been a bagsman from early, I'm sure you. But what's it called? You see, like, because we know some of the same people in terms of football, like Nick, Marcus, etc. Who would you say, like, ends wise in terms of London best ballers?
For me, like the ones I played with is like top. Like I say, Marcus is up there, 100%.
Marcus cold still
as an attacker, and
Marcus cold.
Jaff as a defender.
Jaffet cold as well.
For me, he's one of the best defenders I played with still.
Best player you've played with?
Dembele.
Say, but bro, everyone says this. Everyone says this.
He's cold, but he's cold. Like in training, you can't touch him. Like
For everyone,
he's the strong.
Everyone has said this.
He's the strongest. He's got mad feet. Like what else can you do? And he's smart. He's not one of them like strong. He's smart as well.
Everyone has said Dembele. Even the other ones that I watched. But anyway, cool. Football superstition.
I don't know. Like,
have you got any?
I need like have white socks.
You use tape as well, innit, on
my wrist. Sometimes I don't, but
what's the tape for though?
Just like
It looks good, bro.
show thing, innit?
That's what I was thinking. Like, something really your wrist.
Unless you got like a proper strap in, like, that ain't doing nothing still.
Alright, cool.
I have to have white socks still. Have to like white cut socks. If my socks are white, calm, but I need it still.
Best stadium you played in?
Wembley.
Different. Best young player, one to watch for the future. I think I know what you're gonna say.
Best one that I know personally.
Yeah, young. I'm talking teen. He has to be in his teens.
Teens. I say now John or Dane Scarlett.
I knew you were gonna say Dane Scarlett. Is not John good? Is he good?
He's hard, bro.
Hard. What position do you play?
Midfielder, fam. He's so hard, fam.
And Dane as well.
Yeah, Dane striker.
Different.
Now proper hard still.
Most embarrassing moment in football.
Most embarrassing. I don't know, fam. I must have missed an open goal in my career. Probably missing a penalty.
So you missed a penalty before?
Yeah.
Against you?
Most embarrassing one was I missed one when I was at 16, but I missed a rebound as well. So obviously missing penalties hurt me, but that was embarrassing. I felt embarrassed though. I thought I missed a rebound as well.
Proudest moment in football?
Making my debut
against you. Do you remember who?
Apple.
Was that in the Champions League?
Yeah.
Have you made a Premier League debut?
Nah.
Okay, that's the next thing. You need to make that happen. And best friend in football.
Best friend
in football.
I've got a few. Probably either Jaff or Keelan still.
Okay, you man got any question?
What's your most memorable goal?
Slightly my first one for Sunderland because that was my first like professional senior goal. Yeah, I'd probably say that one. You know, that one or the one in youth cup when I was 16 still.
The one in the stadium. Yeah, I remember that one.
That was like my first like big game, like because I was playing up as well. Like my first big game, like, and I came and scored, and I went to school next day. Like it was all.
What was school say the next day? It was mad.
It was mad because I wrote up late in it. I was bare late to school, but everyone was bare because the teacher was bare calm. Like everyone was like raw because that's the first time like they seen that someone like play on TV and that. So it was just mad. Like it was proper mad still. But yeah, even that was my one at Sunderland.
Rams, you wanna got any questions asked?
If you weren't playing football, what would you be doing?
I don't know still. I ask myself that every day, like, just like what would I do? Like, I don't know. I actually don't know still. It'd have to be something like active, like, cause I feel like I'm a proper lazy person, but except for like physical activity, like, so like, say like stuff with like, say if doing like I was doing office work, I'd be like I wouldn't want to do it in that, but like if I had to do like running in the rain and that,
yeah.
do that. So it sounds mad, but like for me, that's not hard.
Yeah, you gotta hit that Amazon up, man. I'll do you well.
That's what I'm saying.
Rams. England. What about England? Manchester.
Gee.
Wait, I don't even remember this.
No, it's mad. Yeah, it weren't a foul. That's the maddest.
Wait. You gave away a foul.
Yeah, I
gave.
Okay, you got studs up. They gave free. They scored.
Gee, so the ball.
Wait, was it on Sky Sports?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I remember this.
The ball's in the air. Yeah.
Wait, and Marcus was playing.
Bare people playing.
So
Yeah, I remember that one. And you was wearing the hypervenoms.
No, I was wearing the vapors, fam. But headers, the ball's in the air. I've kicked it. He's kicked the bottom of my foot.
Yeah.
He's gone down screaming, and the ref gave away a
Oh,
foul.
I
Fam.
remember that one.
He's gone down screaming. The ref given a foul, fam.
And that
but
got
he kicked me, and then they binged it, fam.
And that got you lot kicked out.
Yeah, more. It was a group game, mate. We needed to win, and then we lost 1-0 that one. That was mad. That was a because man got injured from. I got hurt from that, and when I found they scored.
Oh, I remember.
It's just like fuck.
Never used. That's a throwback.
Yeah, I even forgot.
Was it on a Friday?
I don't even know.
It must have been on a Friday.
That was in Chile, fam.
That's mad. Aye. But wait, also, last question. Because there was ballers in that team, yeah? In that England team. Tell me top 3.
The best.
No. This top 3.
At the time?
No. Top 3 in your England. That you, from time you play from England.
So what they are now or like gone on to be? Or both? Like
Both.
Obviously Trent.
You played with Trent?
Yeah, he was in that team.
Swear.
He used to play midfield.
Oh, never. Who else?
Chris Willock, he was so hard, fam.
So done.
Yeah, proper hard. Marcus. Who else was in that age group? I thought mad that. Those are the main ones, you know.
Okay. Interesting.
Tom, you know he's hard. Tom Davis was
never.
Was hard. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't lie. I feel Tom Davis now is cold as well.
He was hard still.
Do you still chat to any of these man or apart from obviously Marcus and the man that I'm talking about, the man that are like in different cities?
Not too much, you know, because the England man you don't see them too much sort of thing. So there's only like a few that I would have clicked with like that.
Okay. But yeah, man, I want to big you up for coming, my bro.
Anytime, man.
Come on.
Thanks for having me.
No, cool.
Football segment's coming soon. Obviously, you need to test the skills and that. I want to test your FIFA card as well because you're on FIFA last season's one. So I want to see how good the shooting is compared to mine and the pace and that. Because I can't lie, I think I'm faster.
I feel like you've been saying this for time as
But I'm
well,
faster than
fam.
you.
Like, you think you're faster than me, that.
Wait, I can't lie, I think I'm fast.
Bro, you're not.
You ain't fast.
I'm fast, bro. I'm fast.
Bro,
You think you're going fast, but you're
Now,
not fast.
now I'm fast, bro. Now
What
I'm
do you mean
fast.
now? What's different now?
Bro,
What you been doing?
I was fat. Do you know how much weight I had?
This guy's loving the fat
Bro,
one.
just
fam.
because you lose weight.
Do you know how much? Aye, but anyway. Anyway,
Yo.
make sure you subscribe, like the video, comment down below. Let me know what you want to see in the next video. Big up Manscaped again. Make sure you cop yourself the Lawnmower 4.0. Use the code NAYUAG for 20% off all your orders plus free shipping. And I'll catch you next ep. Love.